Hello guys, this is Bianca Dragon and welcome to another Cybertron transmission. We're still playing NR2003. We're going to be using the OWR 2007 mod on Kentucky because I love this track and mod combined together. They're absolutely fun. So yeah, as you can read by the title, this topic is about my experiences in online racing. You know, when I say that, it sounds like I'm just like bull crapping a topic at school, but when I do a PowerPoint presentation. But either way, that's not the point. As we wait to go green here. So basically, online racing. It's something. Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna need the line. I might know it's this track. You can go full throttle, but online racing. If there's one thing it's good at, and if there's one thing that I've learned about online racing, is that it's, how do I say it? It's a picture. Online racing is a picture. When you look at it, online racing, as you can see, is when you play racing games online with friends. I'm losing the pack here. Sorry, I might catch him. Either way, online racing is a picture. You look at it, it looks good from a viewer standpoint when you're looking at it, and you think it's cool. Like you want, ooh, like I want to do that. Like, oh my god, it looks so amazing. And that's how online leagues are. They're also they're painting. Online leagues are paintings. You're gonna get those Picasso paintings and be like, wow, that's unique. It's amazing. It looks cool. I want to do something like that. And then there's also pictures of like a kid and just drawing a freaking huge dildo on a piece of paper, like doing, ew, why the heck would I want to draw that or be that kind of person? Oh, look, I caught the back, but either way, this could be bad. We're in a huge pack of Kentucky, but either way, that's how leagues are. You look at them, and they look good, but then when you actually try it, and then when you actually try those kind of things, you realize that it requires a lot of effort. It requires a lot of patience, skill, and then eventually you're able to paint that painting again for yourself and for others. Oh, okay, that was a mistake. Okay, at least concentration. That's what happens when I drive. But that's how pretty much online racing is from an analogy standpoint. Oh god, I'm probably gonna get turned here because I'm an idiot. But I want to also bring up the point before I continue that I am not the best online racer. I am definitely not. If there was 10,000 people still playing Air 2003, and I don't think there is, probably like maybe 5,000 people. God, this car handles like crap. Jesus Christ, 17 hours. Okay. But either way, like, where was I? Oh yeah, so like online racing. Oh yeah, I'm not the best, right? I'm absolutely horrible. If you took 10,000 people, right, and then who still play Air 2003, I would probably be ranked in the 9,000 area. I'm not the best, but I don't think I'm the worst. But I'm definitely not someone who would brag because I've never won an online league race in any shape or form. Oh god! Oh, they wrecked! Okay, go back up the track. Back up the track. Oh god! Oh! Whoa! My god! Oh, check up! Oh, fuck! Pardon my language, but Jesus Christ! Oh. Well, that was a close one. Okay, yeah, you go by me. I think that's... Oh god, no, Mira! Off Mira. At least I hope that's Mira. Oh god. I don't... This is old. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I watched IndyCar. Oh god, did they wreck again? Oh, okay, it's just wrecked me earlier. Please go by me, Mr. Delphi, whatever you're driving. Number 4? I think that's Mira. Oh yeah, cautions are off, but... Okay. Alright. Let's calm again. Back to the point. I'm definitely not the best online racer, so you're getting the viewer point of a person who hears a lot, sees a lot, and doesn't drive a lot. So yeah, online league racing I've been doing ever since I got a PlayStation 3 back in 2011. I've been in numerous leagues. What game you can name any game? NASCAR, 2011, Gran Turismo 5. Sort of motocross, and Air 2003. And I can honestly say, I think Air 2003's online I think NR2003 online leagues are a lot better than Gran Turismo ones. Not because I'm good or better at them, but just because it's more. How can I say it? You're allowed to do more. In Gran Turismo, most leagues that you could find on GT Planet, and if you're from GT Planet, I apologize and I don't want to be insulting, but and although it is kind of a right, they are a little picky with their leagues, which is good. I mean that's a good thing. I mean they need to discipline their drivers. I just find Air 2003 online more entertaining as a game overall. So when you have an entertaining game with entertaining people in a somewhat entertaining league, you're gonna have fun every weekend or every weekday, depending on the schedule. But oh god, dangerous water by blocking here. But either way, I've been in a lot of leagues. Oh god, they wrecked. Okay, they wrecked again. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, damage is off, but oh Jesus. Okay, all right. Okay, okay. Oh god. Okay, Buddy Rice. I don't know. I didn't do anything bad to the AI. They're just doing that. That's weird. I did a test race already, and they didn't wreck at all. Same settings. I didn't change anything. Oh, it's Carlos Munoz. But either way, online league racing can also be very hit or miss. From what I can gather, you can have a good league or a bad league. I've been in mostly bad ones because I'm unlucky and I'm an idiot. But also, I'm gonna try and refrain from saying people's names specifically because that's probably really uncalled for and probably really unnecessary. So yeah, I'm stuttering a lot. I'm changing. I keep losing track, but either way, let's just get to the big point. I've been in online league racing since 2011, as I said before, Gran Turismo and other games, and I've been online league racing ever since 3 since I pretty much got the game. I've had the game since July 2013. But I didn't exactly start full until August. Oh, hi, Munoz. Do you mind me bumping you a little bit? No. Okay, it's in your car. Okay. Either way. In August, so it's been about half a year since I started. I would say about half a year. And holy cow. Like, I've made a good amount of friends, and I haven't really made any enemies. But I've met a lot of stupid people and a lot of bad people, and once again, I'll refrain from saying names, but sometimes I'll know who they are. Oh, Munoz is trying to wreck me now. But I've met, and the big thing about online league racing is that it shows the true colors of people. Let's again, names, but I've met people on here who I've known in the NR2003 offline community who, when you actually race with them and you actually hang with them for a bit, when things get serious, they actually tend to be asshats. Oh, I think I broke something. Fuck. I broke something. Oh, we lost the motor. Well, that's great. Pull off. Let's put off here and then we'll just restart. Okay. But online league racing will show the true colors of people, no matter what game. People who you think are cool until then you actually do something that's somewhat important to them. A lot of people who I made friends with, I can now consider dumbasses or whatever term that offends people. Well, not offends people, but angers them. And there's going to be always good times with leagues, and there's always the bad times. And I've seen a lot of bad, I've seen some good. I've been in good races, I've been in the worst. But it's just very different. It's like, how do I say it? It's like NR2003, the NR2003 community is like high school. You're going to get that group of people, there's groups of people, and they prefer each other, talk to each other like that, and they'll debunk others. And yeah, there's always groups of people, like just people who are higher up in league, like league administrators and stuff like that, who consider themselves high and mighty. And then there's the slow guys who are just there to have fun and not take it serious. And then there's the people who are it's just groups of people. High school, you got people who are huge douchebags, and you got people who are nice. It's like that. NR2003, the Air community as a whole is high school. This is like our online high school without learning outside of driving in a game, a simulator. But that's the thing is, and it's impossible for NR2003 leagues to get along fully. There's every online league that I've ever been in has always had some kind of argument after or during. There's oh gosh, someone flipped. That's not good. Okay, down low. Whoa! Oh, schnitzel. Okay. I can't tell the track's clear, so let's just go. Okay. Hey, we're gonna get some alone time. Alright, I love alone time. Well, that happened. Where was I? Oh yeah, there's Air2003 online leagues have groups of people who prefer each other over others. There's ones who they respect more than others, like their opinions are valued more, and it's kind of a bad thing, but kind of a good thing at the same time because it's better than not in everybody getting along. And the problem with people who can't get along is they'll cause bigger issues than what they need to be. Like, they're causing an issue, right? And it becomes bigger than what it usually is. Like, a small accident could take a league down. I've seen it happen. I've been in leagues where a wreck happened, the guys argued, and the league got shut down. And it's just a lot of things, and people are always expecting perfection because they think that without perfection the league won't work, which isn't completely true. I mean, it's always good to be good, but it's impossible to be perfect all the time. There's some leagues who are kind of perfect but still have their issues. But either way, it's like no one gets along. Well, not a lot of people get along. Like, I hate this, I'm not going to say their name, but there's one group of league who they know who they are that I race with every single weekend, run by certain people who I know. Some of them are actually in my offline league, and they know that almost every single week there's always some kind of argument. There's always someone that gets angry, including me. I have gotten angry at people before. I try not to. Usually I'm a cool-headed person, but sometimes I'm having a bad week. Sometimes I take it out on others, and I don't like doing that, but it's just a habit. And it's just ridiculous. Like, every week, for example, there's always people who don't make moves, right? And there's people who don't complain when people don't make big moves for, like, the lead or something like that for the win. It's just like, people can be so harsh. I can tell you that right now. They can be so harsh. They think they know everything. They try to tell people what they should do. And sometimes I don't even think people even care. Like, they pretend like they care. Like, if you yell at someone for an league race, you're just making yourself look worse. And if you're telling people what to do, like if you tell them and they know who this guy is, like, make moves, you fucking pussy. It's like people like that who just are killing this community. But there's also people who are so blatantly ignorant to the point where they make a mistake and then they think it's others' fault. And then there's points where, like, just people will not admit whether it's their fault or not. People, like, they always think that when they make mistakes, it's not their fault. And that's just the way teenagers and children work, because they try not to get in trouble, and they also feel like if they do something bad, then something bad's going to happen to them, which is normal. I mean, we've all gotten in trouble before. We've all gotten in trouble. And that's the way a wreck on the front stretch. That's not good, but we've all gotten in trouble. We've all had our arguments with people. It's normal. We're human beings, hopefully. Wreck on the back straight. Oh god, watch out. Just diving in the smoke. Oh god, I see something bad. Okay. Careful, guys. Oh my god, this is gonna be horrible. Okay. Alright. Okay. Danica. Jesus Christ, Danica. Well, we're picking up positions at least. Inchcliffe. Okay. Sato. You know what? This guy right here pissed me off. Come here, Mayfield. Overtake. But it's just hard to get teenagers to get along with each other. It's hard. I can understand admins where they're complaining and sometimes it's not their fault that the people in their leagues are full of annoying dumbasses, but then there's also the people who will just make fun of you. Like, I'm even gonna bring up their term. Like, for example, we had this league race a couple days ago, right? And for some reason, these people like to call each, every time someone causes an incident, they call them a sped. Like, really, you're gonna insult people instead of just telling them what they did wrong and just not to do it again. But no, people just will go to insults. People insult people. It's insults everywhere. There's no respect for each other. No one trusts each other. It's just bad, and that's how leagues are. People who you think you trust, you actually don't trust. Like, I've been in leagues where most of everybody gets along, but then it's just it's just a clusterfuck. That's all I can say. There doesn't mean all leagues are clusterfucks that are sticking together because either they got nothing else better to do, or because it's actually a decent league but with flaws. And every league has a flaw. Every league has a lot of flaws. You can't deny that. Unser has its flaws. TNR has its flaws. ISCA has its flaws. FTF has its flaws. Open Speedway definitely has its flaws. So, it's just, I think people expect too much out of people in the online league community. You always expect it to do well. You're always expected to not cause problems, and when you cause an incident, you need to just leave. It's just very negative. It's an incredibly negative community. Incredibly negative. It's not Call of Duty negative, but it's still so negative to the point where you actually don't even want to race. Like, the past 2 months, I barely even wanted to do any online league racing. I really have not wanted to, but because I own a league myself, which I run every single Friday, or every single weekend, that's the only thing that keeps me going online league racing. Honestly, I want to leave. I want to leave, but I can't because I have too much loyalty to just stop a league mid-track. So, it's just a big thing, and it really does not... I do not enjoy online league racing anymore. I honestly find it a waste of time, a waste of breath, and it's just, I don't like dealing with people who are assholes, which I have to do almost every single week, and I'm sick of having to do that. But, it's just not a good community. I mean, it's always important to have your friends with you, and it's great. I mean, the one thing I can recommend for everyone who for some reason wants to do online league racing, make sure that you know what you're diving into. Ask people who you know who are in it. Ask the people who have been in it before. Ask everything. People need to ask questions. Diving straight forward and taking it head on never works. It does not work. Act before you think. No. Think before you act has always reigned supreme. Because honestly, nowadays, whenever I think about joining a league, I make sure I try to see if they have any videos on YouTube. I talk to people on there, ask what they do, if they're being honest or not. I ask the drivers, hey, are any incidents ever caused? Like, how many incidents are caused? Like, is everybody friendly towards each other? And a lot of times, they're liars because they just want people in it in case something bad happens, so that they'll have extra people. Oh god, I got loose as fuck there. Okay. I got loose as hell there, and I'm gonna lose positions because of it. Damn it. Oh well, at least we're back. At least we got someone to race. Oh, someone at the wall. That may have been Munoz. But it's just face palm. It's just the advertising community is a face palm. The online league community is a face palm. The offline league community is a face palm. Online, dang it, I can't speak English today, so I hope you guys are enjoying my fail at English. So hope that's absolutely amazing for you people. But it's just online leagues are very hard to enjoy consistently. There will always be bad weeks. There will always be people who will try to bring you down. People will result to insults thinking they're funny when they're not, which is, I know a lot of people who think they're funny when they're not. It's just, I mean, there's nothing wrong with telling a good joke, but if the joke is like hurting that person and it gets annoying really quickly, just saying any type of joke and some memes like the doggy or doge memes, those get old really quick. That got old as soon as the first picture got up. That picture was never funny, at least to me. Of course, it's all opinion, but and the thing is, it's just basically people can't accept when they're wrong or right. They insults are first resort. Online leagues are incredibly hit or miss, and you gotta pretty much suck it up through. That's how they are. On the leagues, you have to suck. You have to just like suck it in and go through if you want to keep going. And honestly, I don't join any online leagues unless it's people who I actually trust when I race and are actually good people. I actually know who are good people. But people result to insults, to caps lock, everything. And people just can't keep their cool. I mean, I have trouble keeping my cool. I'm not going to deny that because that's just ridiculous. But it's just, it's too serious. It's way too serious. And it's good to have fun, but when you're having fun, it's at least to have some type of serious. Not too serious, but just some type of form, so it's not like a wreck fest every race. Like, well, it's not just a failure. Like, I'll give good examples. OWRL, that broke because people argued and the races sucked. YOSCC, same for them. USRI, same for them. I don't even know if RRO is still going, but any league that Dion Scott's ever owned has gone to shitter. Sorry, Dion, but it's true. Oh god, was there another wreck? Because that smoke looks new. Unless I'm just retarded, which is pretty possible. I'm pretty retarded, but 23 minutes, okay. Not much else to say other than the fact that I'm still complaining, but basically, throughout the 6 months I've been in online leagues, I have not enjoyed it. The only thing that keeps me going is the fact that I own a league, and the fact that that there's always a select amount of people who I trust and know are good people. Like, I'll say their names, like people who I trust, like Daniel Day, somewhat Jonathan Tungate. Let's see here, who else? I'm trying to remember people's names. John Dillon, I trust him very much when I race around him. That's basically off the top of my head. There's more people. I'm just really crap at remembering things. Who else? Huh. Yep, I trust Corey Williams. I trust him for sure. John Garnes, even though he has a tendency for putting me in the wall. Not on purpose, but still, I somewhat trust him as a person. Isaac Jekyll, I trust him. Who else? I mean, that's basically the people who I can trust the most and I can deal with. Oh, Richard Johnson. Definitely Richard Johnson, man. He's cool. He's cool as fuck, but he's a person I enjoy racing with and racing or working with, depending on the situation. Oh, God. In the wall I go. Oh, God. Oh, there's Sato. He's trying to kill people. Oh, there goes Murphy. Oh, there goes everybody. Okay. Hi, Danica. Danica. I swear to God, Danica. Come here. Come here, Danica. Come here. Not C-U-M, but just come here. But, let's just go wreck in turn 3? Really? There's a wreck in turn 3. Yep, there is smoking. I can't see through it. Wreck in turn 3. Where's the wreck? I don't even see any people. Okay, they must have just gotten back going really quickly or something, but either way, other people, that's pretty much most of the people I trust in the online league community. Like I said, I'm only saying names in a positive note. If I didn't say your name, please note that doesn't mean that I don't trust you. It's just that I trust some people more than others. Oh, there goes Mayfield. It's alright. Keep going. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's other people like Eric Doms. I somewhat trust him. 5 laps to go. I guess we'll sucker it up and get through the rest of it. Get through the rest of this. It's going to be a 30-minute video. Holy cow. But like I said, recommendation: if you want to do online leagues, make sure that when you're racing, it's with people who you have raced with before, or people who are you can trust definitely. And yeah, that's basically it. Understand there will always be hard times, and there's gonna be a lot of times where you're not gonna be able to do anything about it. You also need to understand that there will always be arguments no matter what. Not everyone will be satisfied after a race. Oh yeah, I trust Jessica Shelton too, or Deanna Shelton, whatever. I trust her as well. But when you online league race, please make sure that you are racing with people that you know. Honestly, because the first step in doing well in online leagues is knowing people. And when you know a person, make sure you know who they are and keep track of who they are, because you don't want to be dumb idiots who take everything seriously and overreact to things, like overreact more than PewDiePie and just do a lot more pointless crap than needed. 2 laps to go, but it's just make sure that you know what you're doing. Make sure that you know what you're doing. Make sure you know everything. Make sure you know as much information as possible. And overall, don't do it. Pro tip: never online league race. Oh, I lost the motor. Coming to the white. All right. Yes. Hell yeah. Oh man, Takubasada, we can make it. We can do it. Guys, I got faith. We can do this. And hit the next person, then we get by. Oh man, we got punted. But yep, that's our 2003 racing in a nutshell. That's online league racing in a nutshell, and that's it for this depressing talk. But anyways, Speaking Dragon, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. XD Ponca Cup race should be up in a bit. Transformula 1 should be starting somewhat soon, and that's it. That's my rant. Well, that wasn't really much of a rant. It was just more of a discussion.